And this is Elm Street, our main street in Sudbury. And we're just coming up to the tracks. And on the right-hand side, right after the tracks, is the School of Architecture. It's part of Laurentian University. Yeah, it's a new building. It's probably about 2 years old or so. So this is Elm Street. Now, if you go down, all the way down Elm Street, on the left-hand side, there will be the city center. And we're just turning on to Elgin. Now, Elgin Street goes right by the tracks, and it's pretty much right downtown, so there's a lot of bars and stuff like that. On the right here is still the School of Architecture, and there's a lot of one-way streets here in Sudbury downtown. Anyway, so we're coming up here. We're coming up to Larch Street. I'll show you like one of the main bars in Sudbury. This is Larch Street here, downtown Larch Street. We're just coming down here, and on the left is the bar SRO. Stands for standing room only. But anyways, yeah, so and then there's another bar here on the left here. It's called the Colson, or the nightclub. It gets pretty packed there at on Fridays and Saturdays. They have their own patio and everything. So this is Larch Street. We're just driving down here, Larch Street. And we're coming up to Lisgar. And turn left on Lisgar here. And you'll see in the distance, you'll see the city center, they call it. There's a hard store. There's student residences here on the right. Now we'll come up to Cedar Street and dodge some of the potholes. It's a Cedar here. This is the old City Hall on the left. And then there's the bar right there. That is Peddler's Pub. It's an Irish bar. And this is like the bank corner. There's like four banks. There's Bank of Montreal, there's Scotiabank, and there is RBC, Royal Bank of Canada. Alrighty. So anyways, we're going to go straight here. And I'll take you by the arena. The arena is on Elgin Street. And yes, I have my phone in a holder, so I'm not driving with without hands-free, so you don't have to worry. But anyways, so up here on the right, if you're wondering, is the railroad tracks. Sudbury is a main, the main railroad tracks come through here, and they go nationally. They go right across Canada. So this is like a main section here of the railroad. It's CP Rail, Canada Pacific, or Canadian Pacific. Excuse me. And I'm just gonna come up here, dodge some potholes, because I don't feel like destroying my wheels. And on the left, there's a bunch of little shops. They're called the shops in Elgin. Little shops there, and there's a bar called the Laughing Buddha. It gets pretty busy. There's the Townhouse. Lots of live bands there. And we're coming up on the arena here. This is our old arena. Still being used though. See the arena. And on the right is the farmer's market. They have that during like the summer time. But anyways, so I'm gonna come up to here, and This is like an older section of town too. There's the old Lido Hotel up here on the right. Used to be a hotel, now this is just a rooming house. Really cheap rent, and you know, students go there. You know, they pay pretty cheap weekly rents there. Anyways, and on the left is on the left is a it's called the Old Rock Roastery. It's a coffee place. And on the right up here is the fire hall. That's the fire hall right there. And we're going to be turning here. And there's the Sudbury Theater Center on the right, where they play a lot of theater and plays. And then on my left here, you can't see it because I just passed it, is a restaurant called Alexandria's. There's Wacky Wings. It's a really good wings there. They got like 100 flavors of different wings. And in the distance there, I don't know if you can see it, is the City Hall. That's the main City Hall for Sudbury. They have the police there. They have you know, government offices, stuff like that. Yeah, pretty much that's what it is. So anyways, I'm almost done our quick little tour here. This is only number 1 of my tour series. I'll try to make some more for you guys. Anyways, this street here is Brady. I'm gonna turn onto Minto. Excuse me. That's our cenotaph for the World War I and II. If you saw it there, we just turned around the corner. So we, you know, we have our Remembrance Day ceremony there, and in the arena. And on the right here is Best Western, and in the front, where you can see there, where the red flashing light is, that's the Sudbury New Life Center. It's basically for you know, like for people that don't have houses and stuff like that, poor people that, you know, don't have any homes to go to, and they stay there. Then there's the City Hall again on the right. Excuse me. And there's like a little restaurant here called the Motley Kitchen on the right. And the building on the left, you can't really see it, is the some of the family court offices, stuff like that. The LCBO's in the front. And over there is the Tim Hortons. Really important place for me. And that is the Transit building, Sudbury Transit. That's where all the buses come for Sudbury Transit. And we're back on Cedar here. And on the right is a medical clinic and some banks, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, we'll take you back onto Elm Street to finish our tour. So on the left here is the post offices, the big post office building that we have, and that's the city center again. This time we're actually turning onto Elm Street, which is one of the main streets in downtown Sudbury. What else can I say here? There's not too many stores in there right now. There used to be a long time ago. It used to be really busy, but there's not too many stores in there now. It's kind of quiet in there. Like, they have a theater and stuff like that, you know, but it's nothing really special in there now. Then they have Pizza up here on the right, where a lot of the drunk people like to go after the bar. I don't know if you can see that. It's Pizza. And then, yeah, so then we're coming up to the corner of Durham and Elm. This is Durham and Elm, the corner. And just basically, you know, just the shops and stuff like that still here. Not too much to say. And then we're just gonna go up Elm here, and we're gonna turn back on to Elgin. And on the right, you'll see a little square building, and that used to be a bank a long time ago, and they turned it into a walk-in clinic. And that is the architecture building, School of Architecture again. And this finishes our tour. So I hope you guys like this, and talk to you later, and have a good day. Bye. And I will be making another video shortly. Take care. Bye.